And now, guys, welcome back to yet another, episode of MC Lang Katalang, the influencer show. And of course, it's nowhere but Mzuka Kibao TV. If you haven't subscribed to this particular channel, then you better do, because today I'm hosting someone you really want to hear from. His name is Honorable Steve Ogechi, but I call him Babu. Basically because huu ni anaitwa kijana mdogo mwenye pesa nyingi. The last time I checked, I think I knew him through, his flings with the CMB Prezo. So nilikuwa namuita yule kijana ya Prezo. I don't know whether you and Prezo are still that close. Let me remind you one thing. There's a particular day I call you up. You didn't know me. And then I told you, Steve Mambo, I'd love to have some projects done at your studio, but I'd love to have you take me for some particular appointment. I think we went to Lavington. Kwenda kuona mheshimiwa fulani hivi, but bad luck mheshimiwa hiyo siku pia hakutoka. Akatutoka. Sitaki nimtaje ni nani, but day 1 nilikutana naye vizuri, day 2 akatutoka. So this is Steve Ogechi.
Yeah, Stephen Ogechi. Stephen Oburu Ogechi.
Yeah. Okay.
AKA Babu.
Okay. Compact Records.
Compact Records
CEO.
Yeah.
Now, I've come to realize there are 2 Compact Records. Yeah. There's one actually in Germany. I don't know if that's in Berlin or somewhere. But then there's another Compact Records in Kenya.
Yeah.
Whose brainchild you own.
Yeah.
I don't know whether you guys are still in business as a studio.
We have the 2 Compact Records, and actually we went ahead and decided to register Compact Records because we only searched and found out that there is no business in Kenya called Compact Records.
Oh, okay.
But the one in Berlin was there, and actually maybe why we decided to get the business to Compact Records is because, we were coming in with an old school flavor.
Sure.
I come from an era whereby CDs and flash discs were not there. We only had compact, the radio cassettes. So those radio cassettes actually were good because you would rewind with a biro pen, and a certain song is on a certain level of that, whatever that is in the compact. So that's how we came up with the name Compact Records. Okay. As a matter of fact, I just DM'd Gabriel Kagundu.
Okay.
Gabu
of Punit.
Of Punit.
Yes.
We linked up. We set up a meeting here and there. We strategized. Next, before I know it, he's introducing me to Akina Musioka, Akina Waire, in Carnival.
Sure.
Yeah, so that's how Compact was born, basically. But it was an idea which had started hitting me from way back.
Was it a partnership or it was a sole?
Sorry?
Was it a sole proprietorship or a partnership?
No, it was a partnership.
Oh, okay.
It was a partnership because I came in with the business idea and the investment. And then Gabu came in with the name because, I needed somebody who could actually run the streets with the street credibility and the fame that I was looking for.
You're riding on some...
Yeah.
Okay.
So basically, if you look at Gabu is one of artists in Kenya that you won't mention the showbiz without
mentioning the name.
So that's how we came up with that thing. And before I know it, he introduces me to all other cats in the industry. Yeah.
So in short, Gabu is a partner at Compact.
Yeah, Gabu, now after some time, because, by then we've just invested, the business is peaking. Okay. We made a lot of noise in the streets. We made a lot of noise on the internet. But then came COVID.
I remember.
COVID comes in, bills are kicking, no business, quarantine is here and there. There is curfew. So business literally shut. And apart from it shutting, without the partnership, we had to sit down and agree on what to do. Excuse me. So that's when Gabu decided to step down as a co-partner. And I came in, tried to again revive the business. Okay. But it couldn't hold water.
I'm sure there are life lessons to that. Yeah. But then before we come to the life lessons, what are the biggest, achievements that Compact ever had, especially in the music industry? Because we've known music not to stay in the shelves for far too long.
Yeah. Literally, what can I say? You see, we've done a lot of projects. I mean, I can mention names that have passed through Compact Records and projects that have passed through Compact Records.
Please do.
If I brag about the current top corporate MC, Aziza Hashim.
Ah.
Those guys used to host.
Very beautiful. She's my crush, by the way.
Oh, really?
You need to tell her that.
Hey, Shem.
Ah.
Shem's yeah, but Aziza, I met Aziza through a former shemeji yangu.
Okay.
Who came to me, tell me, yo, bro, I need your reception area. We need to set up a radio station.
Are you listening to yourself? So,
a former
shemeji. Those terms exist.
Yeah. Like this guy, I used to date his first cousin. Not used to date. I was married to this guy's first cousin.
No, sure, true.
If you watch some of the podcasts that I've done, literally, there's a time I was speaking about how marriage can fuck you up at times and make you up. Yeah,
sure.
That's the same chick I was talking about on that podcast. And I still have no kind words for her, by the way.
Why? She's an ex.
Yeah, she's an ex. No bad intentions, but there are things that when you look at and see why some things just happen to come down,
Sure.
you would be crazy. And you wouldn't understand what is really happening. And again, when people try to make it look like it is always a man's fault that relationships have to end.
You get. Yeah, you're right.
And there's a time that you'll reach in life, you're like, this one, me, I'm done, you know? And a lot of girls out here, if you're married and you see your jama is coming home to you every day, don't poke your nose into his business, because if he hasn't kicked you out, hasn't denied you shit, and you see this is a woman that I really put in a lot of vibe. People keep on saying, oh, you gotta move on. But I ask them, what makes you think that your way of moving on is my way of moving on?
You're right.
If my type of moving on is smearing that name on the wall.
Yeah, sure.
So, I mean, if that's
so
that.
be it.
But no bad intentions. I'm still very close to, the family. My father-in-law, my former mother-in-laws. We'll talk once in a while.
How bad was it? How much did
it wasn't bad. Literally, I'm in the village doing politics. This woman gets a call. I suspect this call is not genuine. She packs and goes to Nairobi. She leaves me in the village still trying to solidify the ground when we're running for politics in 2022.
Wait, I met you, I think, before 2022?
Yes.
In Kibera, to be precise.
Yes.
Is it the same woman you're talking about?
Probably. Again, as a man, you can lose track of how many women you hang out with.
Steve-O. Okay, no one. How many did you have?
No, but of course I had one, yeah?
Yeah, sure. You had one.
I had one.
Kiddos also?
I have a son.
Yeah.
I have a son.
Yeah, actually your son.
Yeah, I have a son. And I've always had two boys. True. My son and nephew. And these guys are big, bro.
I almost thought by the way they were brothers. When I came over, I knew,
Yeah.
Hey,
I mean, they're brothers because literally
Blood
I've raised them,
Yeah.
They are first cousins because the nephew is a son to my brother.
Okay.
And these kids, I've literally seen them grow. So that aside, the thing is the boys are doing well.
Sure.
They're very good. They're handsome young men.
Sure.
Male masculinity,
Nice.
This guy is literally would whoop your ass across the floor if you came up with that feminine
They walk
energy.
all over the place with some German
Exactly.
shepherd.
Those boys are crazy, but still, this lady, she tried to rock and wreck a beautiful thing that was going on. And I have still no remorse.
Baby mama, perhaps.
No.
Okay.
But if you happen to dig deeper, you realize that Let me bring it back.
She left when you needed her most, in short.
She left when I needed her most. And one thing I can tell you is whatever things that took her off the house or took her off the marriage are, things that she looks behind and thinks, she did herself some dirty job. Because you can imagine at 30-something, you're not married, you're still hanging in clubs and trying to, stay forever.
She chose the other life.
She chose the other life.
Okay. A life that you understood very well.
I'd look at her at some moment and I'm like, fuck, what was I doing with this? I hope I can cuss.
Not so much though.
Yeah. So fuck this chick. Anyway, bro.
Yes.
Odem, nidem naishimu sana. And I think one of the reasons that I can talk negative.
Steve-O, when I look at you, look like you're hurting. That is the truth of the matter.
No, bro. Trust me.
You are.
I'm not hurting. because I would say I'm hurting. But what makes people say that somebody's hurting? Remember, I have moved on.
Oh, okay.
Let me ask you, Tyrese is always on shows talking about his previous marriage.
His baby
Is
mama.
he hurting?
No, perhaps.
He's just trying
Be a
to
good daddy.
sensitize the male population
You're
that
right.
you can talk about your ex
Sure.
and don't feel ashamed about anything, because if they did you dirty on a good thing they had,
Sure.
then it is you to protect the space that you are in now.
True.
And me protecting that space is by actually talking. I talk to my current women about her. Because
You're even saying women.
yeah. Because I'm saying this. I'm sorry, it's running out of politics because it's an interesting topic.
It's an interesting topic.
So
yeah.
I'm dating 2 girls
Right now.
right now.
Festival. Do they know?
Yeah, they know. They've gone home to my village. They've seen my wazes.
You have 2 fiancés at the same time.
2 fiancés at the same time.
Hey,
And,
but I want a
and,
G.
and the beauty about it is like my family knows them. My sons know them. They're always home. You know, I take care of my grandpa who's 93 years old. I actually left him in the house when I was coming here.
Awesome.
And the guy comes over for his medical clinic. So I take charge.
That's responsible.
You know, they would come home, and shout out to these 2 beautiful women, because literally they've decided to stick, and they're taking care of this guy. They're taking care of me. They're taking care of my kids. And that is
Now,
in
who's
itself.
more mommy to your sons than the other? Well, you're not doing a comparison.
My boys are big, bro.
They're cool.
They don't need a mommy on their side. But what I can say is
They are walking
these
their
2
father's
chicks are-
path. Polygamy.
No, and again, I come from a polygamous background. Actually, yeah. But
Now, how is it dating 2 girlfriends?
I mean, it's just like taking care of your left pocket and the right pocket at the same time. When you feel cold, do you pocket on one hand, or you just do both and hold up your shoulders, feel like, I'm cool.
Definitely.
Yeah, so they'll hold me down at any point, and I won't be afraid talking about them because they know themselves. I mean, they've accepted that.
I mean, you're the first guy that has actually come out publicly to say that he has 2
Yeah,
girlfriends.
bro.
Are you being careful after your first, ordeal?
The thing is, I sat myself down. I try to date some wild goose.
That's how you call your ex.
Yeah. No, being on a wild goose is not. I mean, I would.
A wild goose chase.
Yes, and let me tell you,
Something
if you
there.
want to have an easy life, don't fabricate nothing. If you want to be legit with your relationships, bro, put it out there. Let them know this is what is happening. The moment you try to cover up, that is when you realize that you're going to start another mountain of trouble in your house. So, long story short, bro.
Ogechi,
good.
before you call that short story long, come on. These 2 girlfriends come to the same house?
Yes, they do.
At intervals or at the same time?
At intervals, at times at the same time. They
In short,
will meet in the house.
Are you not trying to say that sometimes you have a threesome? Sorry to say that on this podcast.
No, we don't get down like that, because as an African elder, you never go down on threesomes and shit.
The elders of Nyamira are watching this.
Exactly. And you see,
okay.
I'm not even afraid of saying that, because I realize that the more people hide from the truth, the more the society goes down into the trenches.
You're right.
And it's more reason I'm like, I can talk to them about my ex-wife, because I'd married for 8 years, bro.
But it was
And
far too long.
yeah, I mean, I did my own share of trouble.
Yeah.
But again, these troubles that I did helped me become the better man that I am today.
Sure,
you know? And I will always tell her, because if I'm arguing about your ex-boyfriend
Sure.
who's texting you when you are in your new relationship, and you can afford not to block her, but block me and unblock your ex, do you think you're normal? No, you're not.
That's a little bit strange. Sure.
And again, when you start insinuating that you're talking to your ex and all this shit, because at first, me ending it up with my ex wasn't in a problem that led to some physical altercations and stuff. But the moment you decide to put somebody on blacklist and block,
Okay.
and then you unblock your ex,
There's a problem.
there is a problem.
Sure, there is a problem.
There is a problem. So I just say this is something that I'll forever cherish, and I will always speak about it.
Okay, I don't want us to go the Burale,
Yes.
Makideo,
Yes.
Makideo's way. I don't know, but again, definitely on your own side, there were some shortcomings. Was it because you're too busy, Oma?
You see, having let me put it this way. A good-looking nigga will always have his DM full of
You're right.
some
Definitely.
crazy.
Yeah, true.
And a good-looking woman
Yeah.
will also be along those lines. A good-looking woman who is in her marriage, solid, and has best friend single females will not stay in her relationship.
Most probably.
A good-looking nigga who is in a marriage with extra single male dudes can never leave his marriage.
Sure.
So those two things played. And a man, when he makes money, would always want to come home to his family.
You're right.
But
Very
when
true.
a woman makes money,
she wants to go out
she
to her
wants
friends.
to go out to her friends.
That is very
You
true.
understand?
Sure. Very true.
So I'm chasing the bag in the village because I know the moment I get this thing, it's for me and my family. But she has gotten a job, not even a stable job, a job that she attends thrice a week. And then she thinks now she's independent and she can do whatever simply because there was a problem that happened in 2019 or 2020. This problem that
Don't
happened,
call it a problem. Perhaps it's a mistake.
it's a mistake
From-
that happened
from your
because
side.
I cheated on her with
Nice. That's what I wanted to hear.
a superstar in the Kenyan industry.
Give me names.
Nah, names.
Names.
Nah, bro. She's happily married. Yeah.
Okay.
And we
tunaweza vunja hiyo ndoa bana, si ya kwanza.
itakuwa changa sana bro, hajatoka honeymoon. Yeah, so that happened. I mean, it took me to some levels of shameful assembly, you know. And I'm one guy who really wouldn't want to sit down with my parents and try to explain what happened and all that. So when we speak about it, you forgive me. We sit down and say, bro, I forgive you. Let's get this shit going on. I'm like, cool. So because I want to play my level heavy so that you don't see that there are reasons as to why, again...
You're really trying to pass through this cheating part so quickly that you don't get your own side of the story.
Because
What happened?
it only happened once.
What happened?
It only happened like
What
one
is it that
time.
happened?
No, I mean, the cheating is, of course, not texting, no calls. It was the actual act. All right?
You were caught on bed.
Nah, bro.
Allow me call you Babu in the aspect that
No pressure, bro.
you're a guy full of so much wisdom.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
But I don't understand the aspect of, you being the one cheating, and then later on you being the victim of,
You see, everybody cheats. But when you want to make it look like you are the cause of cheating,
Oh, okay.
or you are the reason why people cheat, then it gets off a little bit. Because let's face it, as a man and an African man, you're told always deny.
Sure, true.
Never accept liability. And then here's an African man accepting liability.
Sure, true.
You understand?
Yeah.
And when this African man accepts liability this one time, now you want to label it that this man has always been doing this, been doing that. I can get a call from a female colleague. I can get a call from a female client.
Sure.
Any female conversation that is coming up is a so-and-so cheater or a partner in crime and that type of bullshit, So when we are coming out to actually accept what religion and the society is up to,
Sure.
you realize that we will clash because religion is saying, let's not do this, let's not do that. But society is saying, this thing is happening, it's only that it's under the wraps.
It's accepted.
And when you come out as a man and say, listen, you are my woman, I've been trying to do this with you and I'm making this straight up. You are my people that people have to know. And then you come in, everybody knows you, everybody loves you, everybody embraces, accepts you, and then you drop them like hot charcoal.
Sure, yeah.
Come on, dog. It don't work like that. It's more reason I keep on saying there is a lot more that we can do from a man's point of view because our men literally have really been pushed under the bus because we want to be soft. you're meant to think that even watching a movie with a starring woman kicking men, that is the order of the day. So we're having more masculine women
Sure, true.
than masculine men.
Men, yeah.
I mean, Andrew Kibe has always been saying these things, and you think he's just talking out of his ass.
True.
And him being cancelled, his YouTube being taken out, and people in the street
Him
celebrating.
coming down, yeah, sure.
That is killing masculinity.
You're right, sure.
You look at Donald Trump right now.
Sure.
Look at the Secretary of War, Pete Hegseth.
Yeah.
These guys have come out saying, we don't want that shit anymore. And this is even Trump coming out and cursing on national TV, because literally masculinity is when somebody knows that he's a man, he is very strong, he is capable of doing harm to you.
Sure.
He is a lion, but above all, he can control it. So when you're a man that I can see and say I can walk over you,
Sure.
you're portraying some feminine traits. You want to cry and you want to tell me that is okay for a man?
No.
Just cry when your mother has died, or when your son has died, or when your close friend has died. But you crying because a woman left you? Come on, man. I mean,
Sure.
and I'm speaking from experience. Speaking from experience is because I came from a background that is so loving, a background that is so
Family
generous.
oriented.
You get?
Yeah, sure.
And when you are trying to be the person who is out here also showing the world the love that you got from the family, bro, the world is not so kind.
You're right, sure.
And good people finish last.
We are looking at you from a different,
understand?
lens, actually.
Exactly. And
The question I would ask before we move on, what do I call you? Are you separated? Are you a divorcee? What are you?
I am separated.
Are you a divorcee?
I'm
Or you were not legally married?
I wasn't legally married.
Okay.
But I had done customary marriage.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
So now we're replacing customary laws with a piece of paper in the name of a marriage certificate. Yet, you see, at times, I want to tell you this, and I'm breaking it fast in this show because
Please do.
I went ahead and embraced my culture because I realized that is what I was missing growing up.
Okay.
People have been brought up in urban centers, literally have zero clue of what their cultures talk about.
Sure.
I went back home, did my research, and realized that the moment you do customary, the level of cementing is very strong, more than any paper that somebody will give you at the AG's office or at a certain church, witnessed by a couple of friends.
Customer is more legitimate.
It's more legit because once you slaughter, blood is poured on the ground. There is a covenant that is made. Your people and my people come in and do this, and you get people get to know each other. We exchange emissaries and we do all that. There is level of genuine energy, more than having a wedding for sure. Now, if I looked at my area and I said I'm doing a wedding, it's not like I could not afford a wedding, but I was not having an enough reason to do a wedding when customary is much more
important,
powerful than the white wedding.
You're right.
So all these 8 years of stay and now coming down to somebody asking you, if I'm married to you, can you please show me a piece of paper that we call a marriage certificate?
My goodness.
And I'm like, but your mom...
That is the level you guys got to.
And I'm like, but your mom and dad have been married since the 90s.
But they've never had,
They don't have that shit.
Sure.
I mean, if we can't read from our parents, why are we reading from our friends?
Sure.
Also, this thing goes on, and you're like, I am chilling with my man, but I'm not going to allow him do to me what my dad used to do to my mom. So you're looking at your husband like your father.
I understand.
And you're looking at yourself like your mother.
Your mother, yeah.
So the moment you're trying to break this thing down, you will be hurting more because
you're living in the past.
And your husband is carrying the sins of your father.
Look at that.
You understand?
Not of his own father.
Not of his own father, but of his father-in-law.
Look at that.
And so many people are in...
Which is quite unfair.
Exactly. So many people are in this thing with the wives getting all obnoxious and crazy simply because they are reminded of what their father used to do to their mom.
Sure.
And now, again, you see things going down south. But bro, all this happened. I go down, I chill. I did some crazy stuff. But Prezo comes and tells me, bro,
CMB.
I want you to look at yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Ask yourself, between you and her,
Who's more important?
and the level of businesses you guys have done,
You're right.
who's losing it? Is it you or
her.
whose loss is it?
True.
Is it your loss or her loss?
Definitely, we have material and emotional loss.
Bro, the tap that was overflowing on my end, this nigga just came and shut it.
It was cut.
Yeah. And I opened my eyes and I embraced myself as a monster. I embraced myself as an ambassador of male power and masculinity. So shout out to this G, bro.
Man.
Yeah, and it's more reason, regardless of whatever we can
happens.
go through between me and him.
Yeah, you're still buddies.
Yo,
You're more than
literally,
bros.
we'll fuck you up and ask later what happened. You know, what was going on. Excuse my French, but that's just the truth.
I get you.
And also, as buddies, bro, you know, like, let me bring it to you. We met in before 2022.
It was 2018,
Around
2019.
there, around
we met in 2019, sure.
But do we talk every day?
Not really,
Not
but
really.
we catch up. Yeah,
But
sure.
we catch up.
Yeah, sure.
I see what you're doing on social media.
And
I
see
will
what you
share
do,
it.
definitely.
I will like it. You know,
Yeah.
simply because men are created like that.
You're right.
So right now, if I am doing a different thing and Prezo is doing his different thing,
True.
he still is running his entertainment. I am in entertainment, but
right.
not much because now I have to take extra shoes and, you know, embrace my roots and try
in
to
leadership and politics.
You get.
I understand, sure.
But still, I can assure you, if I needed this homie to be on my trail
True.
or my lounge, he's going to be the MC for that.